Never had my life read out like that before, so that's a genuinely new experience for me. What's amazing is that most of that has occurred in the last 15 years. Times change, and this is a broad time of change, especially so for those present. A new and fascinating journey is beginning, and you will shortly find yourselves on your way. I'm going to keep turning around like this, but I was expecting to be up here, you see. The journey in question is this thing called life, and I highly recommend it. Years ago, when I was giving the valedictorian address, I quoted Bill Watterson, creator of Calvin and Hobbes, on the theme of journeys and heading to new horizons. It's a magical world. Go explore. 13 years on, I can confirm it is a magical world, and life is certainly a journey, though it won't always be easy. Journeys, especially worthwhile ones, rarely are. Steve Jobs once said, "The journey is the reward." He was correct. It's not just about the destination. Journeys can be satisfying in their own right. If on your journey, there will be curves in the road, there will be detours, there will be roundabouts that you seem stuck in forever, trust me, I know, but with determination, you can escape them. As the old saying goes, it's what you make it. As you move along on your journey, you'll find that some representatives of that nebulous entity called society will have certain standards or ideals that they wish to hold you to. They call this concept normality. Please don't forget that you can follow your own ideas of normality instead. I'm an Aspy. I'm on the spectrum. I've got ADHD too. From the viewpoint of society, I'm pretty peculiar. However, far more importantly, I'm also me. My peculiarities are my personality. One of the most important things you can do for yourself in life is to not lose sight of who you are and to be proud of it. You can't stay the exact same person you are now, of course. That is foolish and impossible. If you were to do so, you would not grow. You would not evolve as a person. All you would have is stasis, and that, while comfortable, is deathly limited. Do not limit yourself for the sake of perceived security. The philosopher Alan Watts, fascinating guy, used to ask his students, who are you? What makes you tick? What do you really enjoy doing? He asked these things when he seemed at a loss for what to do with their lives. From these questions, he was able to advise a direction which usually took the form of do what you love. These key touchstones in your life, who you are, what you enjoy, what give you meaning, hang on to them. They're most important. I'm a firm believer in the concept that everyone has a gift, something they are innately good at, wired for it, you could say. The challenge is in finding it. Some never do. But if you do find it, it's locked in, and it becomes a core part of your being. Hold on to your gift, too, and build upon it still further. You can become a master of it. My business started out as a hobby, electronics, something I was interested in. Over time, people took notice of that interest and started to bring me things to work on. Word got around, and before I knew what was happening, literally, I had a waiting list for my services. That was over 5 years ago. The phone, figuratively speaking, has not stopped ringing since. What started out as a hobby and interest has grown into a successful business with clients all over Canada and even internationally. I didn't start out with the goal of having a business. I have no business training. I have no formal training in electronics either. My only qualification is in biology. Yet I'm one of the most respected professional audio electronic technicians in Atlantic Canada. I have the best job I could ever want, and it fully supports my lifestyle, which, though thrifty, is sustainable. This isn't what society expected, but it's what happened. It can be done, even in this day and age. You can do it yourself. So give it a try. The only way to become a master of something is to be really with it. But it need not be a passion per se. It can be an interest and nothing more. Interests can grow into passions. Passions can become interests over time. There's no shame in either, nor is it a sign of not taking something seriously. It's your mind. Use it as you see fit. Anything you can be interested in, you'll find others who are too. The trick to mastering something is to never stop learning about it. You will never know everything about something. There will always be something new to find. I've been running my business for years now, and every project I undertake has unique aspects to it, learning experiences. Peter Ustinov, the writer, actor, philosopher, raconteur, humanitarian, diplomat, you name it, he did it, once said, "The purpose of school is to teach you to learn." Muse upon that if you will, please. There's more to it than the surface meaning. Landmark is one of the world leaders when it comes to teaching the skill of learning. So, like me, you're certainly well equipped going forward. When I arrived at Landmark in 2010, those things that made me need its support were still being called learning disabilities. This always bugged me because we are not incapable of learning. We are not learning disabled. We simply learn differently. Because of this, or as a consequence of this, depending on your thoughts on causality, we think differently too. By our nature, we are dual standard individuals. We operate in our own particular way, but by necessity, we must also operate with an understanding of the neurotypical ways of society. The general population may be able to do the latter more perfectly than we can, I speak from experience here, but they, by and large, cannot see things at all easily from our viewpoints. This is a situation where we who learn and think differently, we the proverbial underdog, truly have teeth. The world has evolved since my time here, and learning differences have a far broader acceptance than before. As the stigmas fade, we who think and learn differently will become more prevalent in decision-making positions of power. I say this with conviction because we think differently, and we are most certainly not stupid. That said, we will still need to raise our voices on occasion to be heard over the background babble of the status quo. So, when you leave here today, my overarching advice to you is as follows. Go exploring. You'll be glad you did.